Hi, my name's Emma, and I'm a huge book nerd.
You're my library, always open for business, but you never show it. You're just sitting with it, but I know the score, and you're killing it.
Today, I'm very excited to be filming my Biannual Bibliothon TBR. I have never done the Biannual Bibliothon before. This is the first time I'm participating, and I'm very excited. I don't know how many of the video challenges I'm gonna do because I have all these vlogs from my Europe trip that I'm uploading, and I'm like busy with other things, and I really would just like to focus on reading because I have been like in kind of a reading slump lately, and I would love to really use this bibliothon to really get back into reading. I'm excited. Let's pull up the requirements, shall we? So the first book is obviously the group book, which I did pick up because I'm going to fully 100% participate, and that is The Wicked Deep by Shay Earnshaw. I don't know a whole lot about this book other than it's about this town in Sparrow, Oregon in the early 1800s. It's like haunted. There's some sort of sketchy thing going on where something bad happens. There's a curse on the townspeople. And it's about three sisters. And beyond that, I have no idea. But it's kind of short, and I think it'll be fun to read a book that I normally wouldn't pick up. And I'm also going to count this for reading the last book that I bought because I did just buy this. The next is to read from someone else's TBR, and I kind of sort of cheated a little bit on this. I didn't really cheat, but I was looking through people's TBRs and I was like, nothing is appealing to me right now. And then I was like, Books and Lala. I always like what she has to recommend. So I was looking back at her old TBR videos, and I found one from June of last year where When Dimple Met Rishi was on that TBR. So I think that this will be the perfect book to read because it's summer and because it's a readathon and because it's on her TBR. And this book has also been on my TBR for just over a year, so it's going to count for that as well. Then, actually I'm going to skip this one and come back to it. Building the suspense. So then you're supposed to read the first chapter of 3 different books and pick the book that you're going to read based on which chapter was your favorite. I'm going to combine that with another one of the challenges, which is to read an Own Voices novel different from yourself. So, all 3 of these books are Own Voices novels. This one's kind of like an unconventional Own Voices novel. It's by Tim O'Brien, and it's going after Casiado. And this is a novel about the war in Vietnam, and he actually fought in Vietnam, but it's not nonfiction. So it's Own Voices in that way, and I really love Tim O'Brien, and this is the 3rd book of his that I own, and I have not yet read this one. I've read The Things They Carried, which is one of my all-time favorite books, and In the Lake of the Woods. So I am excited to eventually get to this one. I don't know how I will feel about it when I read the first chapter, but we'll see. I'm excited. The next book for this is Blackass by A. Igoni Barrett. This is a satire about society and racism, I think. And Igoni Barrett is a Nigerian author, and he is black, so that's why this is Own Voices. I'm just like obsessed with this cover. I don't know, the aesthetic of it just really gets me. So I'm really hoping that I get into this and read it. I'm very excited. Okay, and the last one that I picked for this is It's Kind of a Funny Story by Ned Vizzini, and this is about a young man who goes through a suicidal episode and then gets put into a mental hospital. And Ned Vizzini actually spent time in a mental hospital himself, and unfortunately he did commit suicide, obviously after writing this book. So that's obviously very sad, but point being, this is an Own Voices novel that I've heard a lot of really great things about. Again, how many times can I say I'm excited? I'm excited for this entire readathon. It's just gonna be great. And then the final challenge is a predicted 5-star read. This book is the reason why I'm sort of combining so many of the other challenges and making each of these books count for 2. So I'll read 3 books over here, and then this last one. So I plan to read 4 books total this week, which is still a lot. It's really intimidating. But the last book that I'm gonna read and my predicted 5-star read is The Outsider by Stephen King. I'm really excited for this book. I think I'm going to love it just because it's Stephen King. I literally know nothing about this except that a friend of mine read it and he loved it. He posted on Bookstagram about it and he loved it and he was like, let me know as soon as you read it. And of course we all know that I have a Stephen King obsession, so I'm really, really excited. And it looks massively thick, but I looked at it clearly because I have eyes and I can do that, but it's actually only 560 pages, which, like, I say only, that's still a chunker of a book, but like with Stephen King, and it looks like it's like 800 pages. That's what I was thinking it was, but it's only 560, which is why I decided that I'm gonna go ahead and put it on this readathon TBR. I mean, wish me luck. I'm for sure reading these 3, and then I will be reading one of these 3. It's an exciting time, my friends. It's a very exciting time. Readathon starts tomorrow, folks. Get ready for a vlog. Let me know what you are reading for the readathon down below in the comments, and we can talk about it and have a really great time, and it'll be really, really fun, and I'm super excited. If you posted a Bibliothon TBR video, let me know and I will go and watch it because I am just really excited to hear what everyone is reading for the Bibliothon. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Mwah.